Hello, and please feel welcome to talk about men. I've left my squirrel in the jungle. I'll have to go and rescue him sometime. In about the spring that I was at Aberdeen, I decided I might like to see Lee again, my first married man. I must have been home for one of the holidays, and I dropped a note in his pigeonhole at Birmingham Uni again, with my phone number at Halls in Aberdeen. Of course, there was 400 miles between us, so we didn't see each other much while we were going out again. Email had become a thing at university, so we used to email to and fro. So there I was, sat waiting for Lee to decide to leave his wife. But he would say things like, "I've never lied to you, Catherine," or "maybe when my kids have grown." It was quite a bleak way to live. I was still seeing Michael, and being Michael, he had to make some judgment about it, our relationship. He goes, "This is moving far too fast," and told me to undo the spell that I'd done to improve my relationship with Lee. But I felt like saying to him, "Well, no, not really, because we've already been seeing each other once. We just picked up where we'd left off." But of course I didn't say anything. At one point, Lee had a Christian vision, and he stopped being an Odinist. I was very disappointed at this, as his Odinism had always been part of his charm to me. Supposedly, the Odinist group he was in, for him to leave, made him hold his hand over an anvil, and they smashed his hand with a hammer. His hand was somehow smashed, so maybe this was true. So I was seeing Michael, and also Edward, who was an older pagan guy that I'd met on a creative writing course when I was 16. I happened to mention to Lee that I was seeing other guys. He went, "No, Catherine, it's over." I said, "But you're married." He said, "Well, you knew I was married when we started this." "I turned down my wife for you." This was very serious to him. I was absolutely gutted again at being dumped by him. My flatmate Colette used to play music, and she played Romeo and Juliet by Dire Straits. The lyrics went, "When you're going to realise it was just that the time was wrong." And I thought that between Lee and I, maybe that held true, that we were just star-crossed lovers. But it really wasn't just that the time was wrong. We were like chalk and cheese. We had nothing in common at all. So this is another reason that I would advise to avoid married men. You'll be very lonely waiting around, and they are in control of the whole relationship. It's very disempowering. They call the shots about when and whether you'll get together and so on. Take back control if you're with one of these, and bin them. And ideally, don't get involved at all. It's unethical to get involved with married men. We should see them as off limits. And they show themselves up to be unethical if they do this. If they want to do anything at all, they should leave their wives before they do. Thanks for listening to me talk about men. Please like, share and subscribe. If you have a story to tell, you can email in the link below.